What is 361.9 million square miles, 320.3 million cubic miles, and covers about 70.9% of Earth's surface? If you guessed the ocean, then you're correct. Somewhere in the Great Blue is a region called the Bermuda Triangle. This information I'm about to tell you will not solve the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle, but I'm hoping to help separate fact from myth and to help give you a factual explanation of what the Bermuda Triangle is. After skimming through websites, articles, and videos for hours on end, I feel like I'm well enough educated to present this information to you guys. Somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean, roughly between Miami, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda is a mysterious region called the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle has been credited to numerous ships and airplanes disappearances with no explanation. I'm going to be talking about how this area originated, the myths and the facts associated with the Bermuda Triangle, and just some stories about it. So, what is the Bermuda Triangle and how did it originate? Bermuda Triangle is found in the western part of the northern Atlantic Ocean. It is located loosely between Puerto Rico, Miami, and Bermuda, like I said before. So, one story that started the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle comes from the USS Cyclops, which is a Navy ship that disappeared in March of 1918. It was one of the greatest non-combat losses of life in Navy history. The USS Cyclops was a 540-foot long coal-hauling ship with over 300 crew members on it. It was sailing from the Caribbean to Baltimore. This is where a lot of stories from the Bermuda Triangle started to originate, such as sea monsters, German spies, anything you've heard about it's probably came from here. After the disappearance, the then Navy Secretary Joseph Daniels wrote in an article published on NavyTimes.com, "There has been no more baffling mystery in the annals of the Navy than the disappearance last March. There has been no trace of the Bermuda Triangle after long vigilant searches. The entire region proved utterly futile." Another story that's pretty popular from the Bermuda Triangle comes from Christopher Columbus when he was on one of his voyages. It was his first voyage to the New World. He sailed through the region of the Bermuda Triangle and wrote about a great flame of fire that crashed into the ocean, along with a strange light that appeared in the distance a few weeks later. He also had wrote about some erratic compass readings while sailing through the region. You could say that the flame was most likely a meteor, and the erratic compass readings could be led to where true north and magnetic north met up could have been in this region at the time. So after hearing these stories, we're still faced with the question, is the Bermuda Triangle real or is it fake? The Bermuda Triangle has been credited for over 8,000 deaths and disappearances in the mid-19th century. Some scientific explanations for this could be the lack of weather forecasting in the earlier eras. And with the location of the Bermuda Triangle, it catches a lot of the Atlantic's tropical storms and hurricanes, which we know could have easily taken many lives and ships. We also know that the Gulf Stream can cause rapid weather changes in the sea, so that could lead to lots of disappearances. Another supporting fact for is it real or fake is the government does not recognize the Bermuda Triangle as a region or as an area or a threat. The U.S. Navy and U.S. Coast Guards also contend that there are no supernatural explanations for the disasters that have occurred in the Bermuda Triangle. There's a lot of combined forces such as nature and just human lack of knowledge while sailing through the ocean. And then another point to this is the U.S. Board of Geographic Names does not recognize the Bermuda Triangle as an official name and does not maintain an official file on this area. So this vast 500,000 square mile region located between Miami, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda, known as the Bermuda Triangle, still stands with many known and unknown stories. With rumor of claiming many ships, airplanes, and lives, the mystery still stands. After stories from the U.S. Navy and Christopher Columbus and facts from the government and the U.S. Coast Guards, we are still unsure of what to believe. After thousands of lost lives and ships to the Bermuda Triangle, no one truly knows what happens there, and no one has been back to tell their stories. So in the end, I guess you could add the Bermuda Triangle to your list of the world's mysteries, or could just blame it on the weathers and dangers of the sea. Thank you.